house, K Divine. This is gonna be a quick message too, because it came to my spirit, but I feel like this needs to be said, at least coming from me. You don't owe them people anything. You don't. you don't owe them anything. For some of you, this year is going to be the year of complete disconnections. If you haven't already started experiencing losing friends, and not all relationships are going to end badly or anything. Sometimes people just grow apart because people's lives are just moving in different directions, and there is nothing wrong with that. That's just a part of life. You may stay in touch with some people, you may not. But for some of those relationships, there are going to be people who had a choice. They had a choice, or they will have a choice to choose between you and someone else. And they're going to choose the other person. And I know that this is going to hurt you, because it always hurts. It's not fun when people decide that you aren't worth it to them. It's not a good feeling. It can actually be kind of traumatic. I don't know why I'm tripping on my words today. I'm very tired. But it can be traumatic at times, because especially if you have abandonment issues. When people that you've trusted, that you put a lot of faith in and love into, and you find out that they really don't fuck with you like that. They don't care about you. It was easy for them to make a decision that was against you. This shit's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt a lot, actually. But I need you to understand something. Eventually, and it may not happen quickly, don't expect it to. Sometimes it does. But pride cometh before the fall. So just know that eventually that person is going to realize that they made a very, very big mistake. And in making said mistake, they lost a real one. Well, I don't even know if I want to call it a mistake, really, because people make choices every day. I used to tell my mom all the time, like, when people send me really nasty, snotty text messages, or put something very particular, like in emails and things like that, I'm like, they had a choice. They chose to put that there because they wanted to say that. It wasn't, and now it's not, oh, it was just a misunderstanding, or oh, I was just having a bad day. That's a choice. I have bad days all the time, but that doesn't give me the right to take it out on other people. That doesn't give me the right to be nasty to other people just because I'm having a bad day. And there are going to be people who are going to want to try to convince you that what happened didn't actually happen. They're going to try to convince you that what was said was merely an illusion. That, oh, you took that the wrong way. Or they'll try to pretend like they don't know what it is that happened. Oh, I don't know what you mean. You'll get messages in your DMs and shit, Facebook Messenger, whatever social media platforms you use, if they don't have your phone number. You'll get those, hey girl, haven't talked to you in a while, hit me up when you have a chance. And you're like, what the fuck? And maybe for dudes, I don't know how dudes really talk to each other. I don't be in men's business like that. They be like, hey bro, what's good with you? I haven't talked to you in a minute. Hit me up, bro. I want to chill, or whatever. I don't know how niggas talk to each other. And you looking at that shit like, what in the actual fuck is this? Did this person just try to slide back in like nothing happened? Yes. Yes, they did. And you don't owe them shit, okay? You don't have to respond. I know that your first instinct a lot of times is to be like, now I know your ass ain't over here thinking that you was about to hop back over here like everything was cool. Not happening. I know that's your first instinct, but I'm telling you right now, don't do that. You don't owe them anything. Let silence be your only answer to these people. And especially if you know that you're done. I'm not saying like I said, like some of these relationships that you have didn't all end on bad terms. Like there's no bad blood between y'all. Like y'all lives moved in different directions. And it's okay to rekindle, acquaintanceships and friendships with people who you've just got distant from. That does happen from time to time. But for those of you that are dealing with someone who's betrayed you, like I said, they had a choice and they chose someone over you. They chose to disrespect you to keep somebody comfortable. They wanted to ignore you and act like you didn't exist, or they talked negatively about you in the streets, and then in private try to give you your flowers and your praise and all that other shit. I'm talking about those relationships. You don't owe them anything. You don't owe those people anything. And I truly do mean that. You don't owe them anything. You don't. And like I said, let silence be your ultimate answer. You do not have to respond to those people. And, sometimes most of those people are going to show their true colors anyways, because when they don't get the response that they want out of you, they're definitely going to be mad. They're going to be mad. Because some people be checking in with you just to check your temperature. That's all that is. People want to just see if they can still manipulate you, or like where you're at emotionally. And once you show them that you are emotionally unavailable to their bullshit, they're definitely going to drop the mask. They're going to drop the mask. And if you're lucky, they'll drop the mask in front of other people so they can be exposed. That doesn't always happen, but sometimes it does happen. When they be trying to show out in front of other people, and they get played, and they get upset, and they ask, yeah, them be funny times. But anyways, you don't owe them anything. Like, you don't have to respond to people who made it very clear to you that they don't care about you. Don't think, and no, they don't really miss you. They don't really miss you. They miss the energy that you used to give them. That's really what it is. It's not that they miss you as a person, because remember, they never really liked you. They miss having access to you. They miss knowing that if they needed, somebody who would give them some money, that you would be there. They missed knowing that if they were going through a rough time, like if you were off work or something, and like, oh, well, I could always drop my kids off at her house. That's the type of shit those people want. They want people in their lives that they can utilize for whatever they need whenever they need it. Not because they actually care about you. Because they've already made it very clear that they do not care about you. And you do not owe them anything. No, I don't have to be friends with you on Facebook. No, I don't have to give you my new cell phone number. No, I don't have to invite you to my wedding. No, actually, no, I don't. No, I don't, actually. I don't have to do any of those things. Actually, I don't. You don't owe them anything. And don't give them people the satisfaction of letting them know that they had you bothered either. Because, yeah, it is a little annoying when you see people coming up out of nowhere trying to be like, hey, haven't seen you in a while. And you never will ever again, bitch. Never again. Not in this capacity, you won't. And don't feel bad. You don't owe them folks nothing. All right? I love y'all. It's your girl, K Divine. I'll see you later.